This is a dedicated video to one of my subscribers, Don D. I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. This is Airguns Raider, Airguns and Coffee Talks. Today is a different video. It's not a gun overview. This is basically an subscriber answered question. The subscriber name is Don, we'll just say Don D. So Don D, this is a dedicated video to you. I hope you like it, and I hope it answers some of your questions. So the question I had, guys, was where did I get the end suppressor for the TACT, the XBG TACT? And so basically, it's one of those ones that I did just for looks. There's no functionality to it. You know, you don't need a lot of functionality to suppressors or silencers or muzzle brakes or those types of things that they put on air guns, except for manufactured ones. The manufactured ones, they actually do quiet most air guns at least a few decibels. Not certain as to how many on any of the ones that I've purchased. I've watched some videos that people have done some decibel readings, and you can tell some difference. Sometimes you can't, but that's not what this one was. This one was basically made, you know, cosmetically. Guys, what you'll find out on my channel is that I do a lot of creative type projects, just surrounding my air guns. And some of the things I do just because I want to enhance the look, or do because I'm a creative type individual. I used to, when I was in college, I used to do work on the prop crew for plays and such that the universities would put on, and we would come up with these ideas on how to make things look painterly wise and whatnot, because my background is based on art and design. So that's what you get with this one. This one here looks like it was made, I made it out of PVC parts. Doesn't have any, as you can see, it's not doesn't have any real function other than it's like a barrel shroud over the tip of it. I'm not even sure. I believe that I glued this one on. I didn't want to take it off because I'm not certain if I screwed it on or glued it on. I made two of these. This one here is enhanced by, as you can see, it's rudimentary. It's a little elastic band that's put around it. If you come back far, you can't really tell what it is. And paint. So usually whenever I make these things, I use spray paint, and the spray paint is how you make them. So that's one way to do it. So that's that on this one. So Don, I hope this answers your question as to what this one particularly was. Just, you know, you can make these things out of anything, but you know, like I was trying to tell you in one of my responses, was that, you know, you might be better off going airsoft in order to enhance your barrels. You can do it because airsoft has a lot of different aftermarket parts for people to do that. Some of them are dummy, some of them act as the one I'm going to show you in this box, that actually has a function to it. It's a tracer unit. And so it goes on this gun, this particular gun that I got in a box of awesomeness. So, but you know, I brought out some of my creative type things. Like I said, I do some painting. I'll paint some of my cheaper guns just to do a little something different. So I got the bottles out here so that I can give you a little demonstration as to how easy it is to probably make one of these types of items. So what you would do is, you know, you get like an old pill bottle, prescription pill bottle that has been discarded. This type or this type, doesn't really matter. And you get you a drill and a nice sharp drill bit. And you make a mark in the center, somewhere like that. And turn it over, and you determine the same thing on the other side. And then you drill. So as you can see, it's kind of forming what would be something similar to that. It's just for looks. It's not really for functionality. I imagine if you were doing stuff like that, you could probably do that, but I don't. Just make them for looks. And so these will either end up being glued over portions like that, so you can kind of look at and see what that would be. You can also put, you can spray paint these. I would spray paint them black or something. This is how it would look. If you want more of a square end, sometimes if you want more of a square end, sometimes what I will do is I'll take and I will glue another end cap on like that. So that's how you get the square part, or you can cut the base here and do the same thing, and then you glue it, and then you'd have that something that looks more towards what we're talking about. But I mean, that's the simplest way that I know how to do it, or that I would do it, other than the way that I did it on this one here. Those parts are just PVC type hookups, and like I said, they don't do anything. But this particular gun, this is the SAS Shorty. This is an airsoft replica. So what you do is, this is the end that this item goes on, and I won't take the tip off, but well, let me see if I can do it one hand. If I can't do it one hand, I won't do it. Yeah, I'm not able to do it with one hand, guys. I think you have to do it with two hands, but anyway, you'll get the picture. So this is the tracer that I bought. It's a Brighter Ace Tech Brighter C, and I can open this one for you. So this one uses the green glow BBs. I haven't put it to the test yet, as of yet. But it comes, let's see, there it comes out. Here it comes with the charger cord, and this is what it looks like. Let me see, pull this off right quick. Yeah, see? This is what it actually is. So it's just a tracer, but you can buy, if you go on airsoft company websites that sell these types of items, you can just about find anyone that fit guns. Just to make sure that whatever the threads are either counterclockwise or clockwise threads, and they have the right measurement for whatever your barrel is. You want to make sure too that it's not this isn't like an outside thread. They have them that are inside, and you may have a male piece that goes inside of this, and this one here I think is a female. I'm not sure because I haven't put it on yet. But yeah, so that's how I do it. Price on these, sometimes you can catch them on sale. They have better ones now that do a lot of different things that this one does not do. This one is, I think, just straight tracer. but you need the glow BBs or the green BBs in order for it to operate properly. And so that's how I usually do it. So this one here, I think I paid somewhere around $60. You know, I'd like to buy things on sale. That's what we do. This is a raid. This was a raid for me. So I was adding things to my cart, and this was one of the ones that I wanted. So I added it to that. So other than that, that's pretty much. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about quieting air guns. I mean, air guns are typically, you know, quiet. They don't have a lot of noise. They're not like firearms and such. But you know, sometimes if you're in a urban area and you want to shoot, and you can shoot a little bit in your backyard or whatever, it might be irritating because the sounds like, you know, pop, 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 and you may get complaints, and you don't want to get complaints because you may have police officers come to your door talking about, you know, you had a gun or whatever. But I shoot indoors, so I don't tend to have that problem. But you do have echoes and you do have sounds. I've had neighbor friends of mine tell me that, man, I can hear you shooting in your garage. So when that happens, there's videos on how to quiet some of these things. This is one trick that I use whenever I use my rifles. Let me set this aside for a minute without scratching it. Yeah, okay. So this is a box. So what you would do is, the box usually stands up, you know, like this. You can probably fold these in like this, between the box, and it probably should stand up. Excuse the camera, like this here, set up, holding them both sides like that. So usually you take a bigger box, and this is just a demonstration box. So you can view through this box. So you see that box is like this now. So what you do is you take your pistol or your rifle, and I usually use a larger box, and you shoot through the box. The box will dampen the noise somewhat, and it will keep it'll make it a little quieter. You can do decibel readings on them and see if that does the trick. But that's another way to do it if you choose to do that type of thing. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Don D, I thank you for your question. You know, as YouTubers, you know, we try to come up with you know, things to do on our channels, topics to discuss and to cover, things that might be helpful, some things we just want to discuss and talk about. So, you know, I'm starting to use this format of air guns and coffee to bring forth my channel. I got my coffee, just so you guys know. And I'll take a sip right quick. And so we'll try to support the community as best we can. Like I said, my channel is not your typical channel. I don't plan it to be. I do plan to do a lot of the traditional type reviews and shooting and all that type of stuff, because I love this collecting of air guns. But as I've said before, I choose to collect and do a lot of creative things that maybe others may do or may not do. I'm not the only one. I've seen the reason why I do some of these things is I've found that you can find just about any creative thing that you'll see on this channel done. Somebody's either done it or somebody's produced it, or I've looked at it or seen it, and I've tried to duplicate it in my own fashion. And whatever it is, I'll try my best to bring it to you so that I can share with you, you know, some of the joys of what it is I do when I'm collecting. So to keep from rambling, guys, I just want to wrap this one up. Don D, thank you. This is dedicated to you, and please enjoy. Everybody, if you would like to, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification whenever I show my videos. It would help my channel to grow. I don't know, where it's going to go, but I definitely know that I'm putting forth the effort, and I hope that it shows. I know that I'll get better as time goes. So with this one, guys, as I always say, I am out.